back. Hey, we're going to go ahead and finish up Mike Street Speed 717's Blazer today. We're going to be finishing up the front bumper at least in this episode. So stay tuned and we're going to get right into it. Alrighty guys.
So I can't see those at all.
Oh, I was going to say. It looks good though.
I just guessed.
I like it.
Alright.
Yeah, let's do.
See, that's what I'm talking about. The starts and stops. It's just
Yeah.
hard to keep it consistent.
So let's do from here over. From here over.
Okay.
I don't know if we really need to weld the whole thing, but like if we did here and here, that would be fine too. Yeah, weld here, and then we can weld here. But we'll weld here, and then we'll weld there, and we'll side around and weld the rest of it.
Okay. Sweet. Teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work!
Alright. I was just starting to not be able to see what I was doing there.
Okay. You go for about another inch.
There's?
Yep.
Sweet.
Wrap this around. You might want to go over it again, just weld it down. Just
Yeah.
back and forth just to fill that in and give it a heavier weld so that it doesn't break loose there. But yeah, wrap this around to about right here.
Sweet. Alright, now we're gonna do something down here.
Yeah. I would probably only do 3 stitches down.
I was gonna say 3, do one here, one here, one here.
I can mark them for you.
Oh, perfect. Where was it hiding?
Sitting right there.
Awesome. It wasn't hiding. Got it.
If it was a mongoose, the snake would have been dead. Okay, so this is 25. So 13 and a half center. There.
12 and a half to say.
That's what I said.
Yeah, yeah. I know.
That's what we'll do. 4 inches since we're doing so. Weld that center first, then we'll come over here and put this one. That one.
Right. Can we put the lift up for this one?
No, you have to weld underneath.
I mean, I can.
You want a welding jacket?
That's fine. That's good.
You want the tick finger? Yeah. Make it tick.
Do you have your filter plate?
I want to get you untangled here.
Oh yeah, am I still in the camera too? At Walmart for $1.
$1?
$1. It was on sale.
It wasn't on sale. It was you can have it for $1.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
like we basically this is shrink. We've already lost our money on it. You could just take it, but we can't say free.
Yep.
All right. Light her up.
This is very cumbersome to use with these MIG gloves. Not gonna lie.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Wow.
Awesome.
It sounds slightly tankish.
It does. Slightly tankish.
That one and this one, or?
Probably want to weld that because this is hot and you'll want into the heat with your hand.
It is true. Something's blinking.
Oh yeah, she's moving.
Quickly, somewhere.
Well, we're bolted in tight, so hopefully it's gonna go back on.
Okay. Well,
All right, go for it all the way to the end and then wrap it up an inch. Start that side, go down and go back. Hold maybe. Alright, so I decided I'm just going to lop these off at an angle here. It kind of goes in line with this bumper here. I'm not crazy about how it sticks out here, and there's no real way to bend this, and we really didn't want to bend it anyways. At this point, we could have bent it before, but like I said, we're trying to do a cheap build where we're not using any tools. We're using tools that only the average person can use in a garage at home. Angle grinder, and cut this back. Oh, that looks a lot better. I like that. And that's how you use an angle grinder with a cutoff wheel to cut metal. No high-tech tools needed. Kind of goes in line there a little bit better. I think it looks a little cleaner compared to the outcry here. Now we're gonna lop off this side here. I'm gonna adjust our angle grinder here. Just gonna throw sparks over now. Should be fun. Swap this over. This side. These wheels, if you're gonna cut any metal with them, in a substantial amount, they're going to get smaller quick, and then you won't be able to reach through, especially when you're cutting at an angle like this. Both look the same. So it was getting a little short there at the end, so we had to bend it out. So we lost probably at least a little over ½ an inch. Now we'll just take an angle grinder with a sandy disc on it, and we'll just clean this up. this disc has seen better days. That's good. We'll just deburr that inside there with a deburr tool. Here's a typical deburr tool that you can use inside radiuses and along straight edges. It'll help rip up your burr, especially because you can't get anything in there really unless a die grinder, but this does just as nice as work. And it's a lot quicker. Now there's nothing sharp in there to cut your finger on. Let's do the other side. Deburr tools are real easy. You just put them in and just glides right along. Ain't got no sharp edges. I did already take the flappy disc to this. Hoppers! To take off the outside burr. Okay, that pretty much wraps up our front bumper build. As you can see here, it is done. It just is needs to be painted yet. And we could powder coat this. It is pretty heavy. I might powder coat it, I don't know. But you could just roll on some flat black spray paint if you wanted to. It'd be perfectly fine as well. Which, that's what we originally discussed, but we made this all out of DOM, drawn over mandrel. It's 1.25" tubing. That's 1/8 inch wall, so it's pretty robust. The DOM is the type of steel you would really want to use for roll cages or for bumpers because there's no weld seam in it. This is not a welded pipe. So this does not have a failure point besides, of course, the welds that we put in. And what we did is we did a straight bar here. We notched these at 13 degrees, I believe, 13.5, and welded two together so you didn't have to bend it. We didn't use a bender to do any of this. This was just all cuts and welds. We used the original bumper mounts, both the inside and the outside, because they were already here. That cuts down on a large amount of the fabrication time. And if you're trying to do a budget build, there's nothing wrong with that. Now, of course, we could have built something very elaborate that would have looked a lot prettier, but that defeats the purpose of building a quick and cheap build. So we did a 1/4 inch plate here. We just welded that on. Everything was MIG welded. We laid out we wanted to do a stitch weld instead of doing a full weld across. We did the same thing on the sides and on the bottom. That thing's it'll take any impact. You can dish it. You could cut holes in this if you wanted. It would lighten it, but holes would leave areas for if you're rock crawling for a rock to get stuck and, you know, jam you up. This will just, anything you hit, it's going to glide off. We used 3/8 inch steel for our tabs. That was all cut by hand and drilled. Easy to do. It's this flat bar stock. We just figured out our angles using either a protractor or a miter gauge. Real simple, basic tools. We're able to build this extremely beefy bumper. And that gives him the off-road look, the off-road truck look that he really wanted. Alrighty guys, that wraps up the front bumper build for this two-door Blazer truck. It's actually in really nice shape. The bumper build, I'm really happy with how the front bumper came out. And we're going to start working on the rear bumper, and we'll do another series for that. And that's going to be built basically the same way. A little bit more simplistic. It's going to be just as beefy, but it's not going to have all the bends and angles. Well, we didn't bend anything, we just cut and mitered. So stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. All right, thanks.
So bring your A game, cause you know this party won't stop. We could never run out of time, sipping strawberry lime. You know I wanna share it with you. This is going boom.